Hello YouTube, it's Paul coming at you. It's been a bit. If it sounds like I'm a little off, it's because I am. I've got a bit of a cold coming on. Of course, I feel like death. So, you know, I'm sure I'll survive, but mind you, I'm giggling because, my favorite Marilyn Manson lyric is, each day I show you is a piece of my death, so. So yeah, ship my cards mail day. Big pile of stuff, so just go through it. Not really in any particular order, but Leaf Limited, Donruss Limited, limited exposure. Curtis Joseph. Pick that up off of Fanatics Collect. If you're a hockey guy, Fanatics Collect is, you can find all kinds of fun stuff. What will I go with here? This is Zach Hyman, UD Black, or Stature Black out of 10. And this stuff's just been accumulating. I think I might have this. This might be a double, but I try not to. But Synergy last year, Leon Draisaitl Gold Parallel. It's a redemption. And yeah, let's go. This year's MVP Superscript of Draisaitl. And I can't remember, this is a parallel, but I can't remember which set it is. I want to say it's 24-25. Also Superscript. And then, last but not least, Leon Draisaitl DD Black Obsidian out of 10. Auto. Kind of sucks. He's injured right now, but the team is figuring things out, which surprises me. And like we had our first 4-game win streak this year, so it's a bit of a shock, but I'll throw out my last Draisaitl card. Grand Finale from SPX out of 50. This will be the 24-25. Darnell Nurse. I don't buy a lot of the cup, but every now and then something pops up for cheap enough. That's a stick patch and, a patch card. Darnell and I have a complicated relationship. But he is a key member of this era, so let's see. Paul Coffey, Remnants. Got Fuhrer, Stanley Cup Heroes, Refractor Auto. This may start a new project. These are well done. Nice checklist. May have to do a set. Keeping with Grant Fuhrer. Stick and equipment patch with Bill Ranford. Shout out to Senator Centaur. And for that batch, last but not least, Supreme Sticks of Ovechkin. Puts me to 7. I think it's only 10 in the set, but that's a nice one. Actually, we'll put OE up here. And one touch is all scraped up. Now, this is how off I am. Like, I'm not taking cards out of holders because, much to the delight of Dr. Exclusive, I'm sure. Be a player. Stick and jersey from, I want to say it's 98.99 or 99. Yeah, it's 99 to the 1,000. Working on this set. And I picked a couple of these up from Fanatics Collect. Chris Chelios, and Sergei Fedorov, Theron Fleury. Shout out to Theron when he played for Horse Lake and near my town. Curtis Joseph. Actually, that guy's on my ball hockey team. Played with Fleury. Had some stories. Oh yeah, the Gretzky. And these are a perm run out 50. Really badly chipped though, but nice piece. And Timo Solani. So yeah, I think that gets me down to less than 10 on the set of these. So now it's a grind because I have all the big names, and it's like Peter Bondra and Saku Koivu. Something a little different. Clubhouse tickets from Saratoga Racetrack. Those of you that have followed the channel, you know, you'll see some horsey stuff here, and I'll take a look to see. But I found this, and it's kind of cool. It was a lot, and since it was from Saratoga, place I want to go back to. Like if I could, you know, money was no object. I'd just live there and hang out at the track. Forget whose autograph that is. Kendrick Kerbush, jockey. His dad famously got caught in a race. I want to say it was at the fairgrounds, late 90s. Really foggy, like you can see the far side of the track in a route race, and he famously didn't run the entire race. In fact, he only ran half the race because he jogged the horse, you know, came out of the starting gates, ran around the backside, and they couldn't see the horses, and so he loped along on the backside, waited for them to come around again, and he won the race, having only run half of it, and got a suspension. But Junior Alvarado, Ricardo Santana. Sorry, this would have to be Irad Ortiz. And former baseball player Jason Worth. He owns horses. And Todd Plesher. It'd be kind of neat to get Mike Smith to sign this, but you know, it's fun. Horse racing, there's not a lot of collectibles that in the way that I collect, so pick that up. And now, I don't want to do this. I want to stick that there, that there. ED Ice. Doug Waite, Ice Performers, it's a parallel, or pretty sure it's a parallel. Anyways, pick that up. I forget what set this is from. My brain feels like it's full of cotton. Like I'm dying here. But the old Doug Waite auto with the pronounced W, and there's no T, but like it doesn't cross this T at all. But nice auto, really sharp, really badly yellowed card saver. And then, last but not least, yeah, Gold Impulse from Zenith. Not cut, which is a big, you know, bit of a deal, but I would have taken a cut one. That one sat at Ship My Cards for over a year because they went nothing oversized. They wouldn't bring anything oversized up to the expo. And this is just turning into a train wreck here. Get in there. There we go. And then we'll wrap it up. Now I'm getting to the point with Topps Gold Label with acquiring Doug Waite's and Like I just checked my eBay search history or purchase history to see if I bought it, because that's where I buy most of my stuff. But yeah, figuring out what's what and from the multiple parallels. But this is a red label out of 100. A red label out of 50. And whatever this parallel is, the class 3 red label, sorry, out of 25. That's really hard to read. So those are definitely awesome. And last but not least, MVP Superscript Deadweight. Yeah, with the hollow foil. I'd make hollow foil noises, but you guys might be calling paramedics. So there you have it. Ship my cards today. Was for sure going to the expo this weekend, but it's a 5-hour drive from here. I feel like death. So the Edmonton Expo, that is. So we'll see. I'm sure with some TLC, I'll make it through. Make it down there, but not big expectations or hopes or anything, but it should be a good time if I do go. But there you have it. Pick up some oddball stuff, or stuff maybe not normally shown. I do love these tickets, though. Like these are awesome. Especially Junior Alvarado. He's turning into one of my favorite jockeys. So, but there you have it. Said Wesker Griff says, get amongst it, y'all.